What's up, everyone? I'm Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest playing Crusader Kings II as Lombard Salerno. We had a very frustrating previous episode where we lost all of our African territories down here. And the Aztecs, man, they are spreading like a motherfucker. They own so much land here, and they still have a humongous amount of troops. 75,000, or excuse me, 76,500. They're getting close to our doorstep here. So I was thinking is right after I cut off the previous episode, I just had a little look-see around the map just to see kind of what the situation was. If they attack Tuscany here, they can attack the papacy, and then they will be outright bordering us. They technically border us right now with this province right here. So they could attack us for Valencia. And I said in the previous episode that if they come down here and just take us out, I mean, that's game over for us, right? But that's not necessarily the case. What we could potentially do is swear fealty to the Aztecs. I don't want to do that, for one, is because I want to be independent. And for two, which is, I guess, is a sub-point of number one, is that I don't want to become somebody's vassal. But the main reason why I don't want to do it is because we have two kingdom titles. And if we swear fealty, then there's the possibility that he could take away our titles. We don't want that to happen. And that sucks. But if push comes to shove, we're going to have no choice. We're going to have to do it. The thing is, we're going after 3 achievements here. The Iron Crown is one of them, where we have to have a kingdom or an emperor title, or empire title, by the year 1300. I'm assuming that if you acquire a kingdom or a emperor title after 1300, I think you still get it. As long as you're Lombard, in which we are, we're doing our best to hold on to that. I think we've done a pretty good job. So if I'm somebody's vassal and I still have kingdom titles, I'll still get the achievement. The other achievement is the survival achievement, where you start off in 1066 and then you play all the way to the end until 1453. We shouldn't have a problem doing that. And then the third achievement that I wanted to get is, I'm sorry, Desiderata, where you have to divorce a Lombard princess and you have to be Christian. I'm not sure if you have to specifically be Catholic or if you just have to be some type of Christian, whether or not you could be Miaphysite or even Cathar or Lollard or something else. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know that we're not going to be able to do it until we actually have an empire title. Unfortunately, the reason why is because we can't marry our son to our daughter. We can't marry our siblings like that. So we're kind of screwed out of that. The only way we're going to be able to do it is if I become an emperor and I make a vassal Lombard king, and then I have, say, a son, and then I marry him off to their daughter and then inherit, and then I divorce her, and then I'll get the achievement. Otherwise, I'm not really concerned with that because, you know, according to the wiki, you could pretty much just play as, I think, Charlemagne or Charlemagne's brother, and then you start off, I think, married to King Desideratus of Italy here, and you could just divorce her straight away and just get the achievement. So I'm not really concerned with that, but that is still in our crosshairs as a possibility. It's going to be my third playthrough for today. I know it's been really stressful, but I took some time away, did a few chores, did a little bit of a beer run, so I've got some lovely beverages in hand. So let's get into it. Right before I started recording, I actually sent out a bunch of carousing invites, so you guys didn't have to sit through that. And I was actually able to send my wife a carousing invite. I don't know why it's preventing me from doing that before, but we have that. We have her going to join in the festivities. Right now, we're not making any money, but since we stood down all of our troops and our ships and everything, that should get reset back to the 23.3 ducats a month. We're going to definitely need to recover some money. The other thing I really want to do, I don't know how many times we've been carousing. Looks like we've only done it once, so this will be our second time. So what we're going to have to do is, I guess, we'll try to get the socializer trait, and then once we get enough money, we'll hold a grand tournament. But as far as expansion goes, we're kind of like locked right now. We don't really have any claims on anything important. We have Galloway, which is up in Scotland. We don't want that, and we have some province way over here, or at least a couple of provinces. We don't want to do that. I don't want to attack the Byzantines. And speaking of the Byzantines, it's some little girl, and she has 15,000 troops, almost 16. That is in the realm of possibilities, but I definitely don't want to do. Do you actually have any allies? You have no packs, so I could potentially attack her, but looks like I'd only be able to muster about a little under 12,000 troops. So we could do it. I'd have to hire mercs. I don't have the money for that. So that, I guess, is something that we could look into. As far as our other people go, you have de jure claims on stuff over here in the Byzantine Empire. You're just a courtier. That's your courtiers. Chancellor. Okay, more courtiers. Just gonna scroll through. So I actually can take out that area over there for my half brother or my half sister, Slavonia. Could do my claim, straight up claims for these two areas over here. We may investigate that, but right now I don't think we can do anything. We can do a holy war for some area. Where's this? Okay, way over here. That's too far away. So I think we just have to chill, unfortunately. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes. As far as our laws go, we went to max centralization for the moment. We're going to keep it that way until we get higher legalism and then start being able to potentially do imperial administration and all that. But for right now, we're good to go. As far as the Sicilian laws, we're still trying to pass max crown authority. I'm not really too concerned about this actually passing right now. If it's sitting at high, that's fine with me. We actually don't really need it to be max right at the moment. We don't have the money to ping off anybody. So that's just going to have to stay as is. Our technology hasn't improved since the last time. Let's take a look at our prisoners. So we have two of our vassals here. We have a vassal here that we could actually ransom off, and he'll be a sub-vassal of Benevento. We need the money, so let's go ahead and do it. He's a duke, so we can't do anything with him, and the other two guys are just kind of sitting there. Can I actually recruit some of these guys? So if I sent him a gift, I can recruit him, correct? I think so. Okay, let's go ahead and recruit him. And then let's have him demand religious conversion. It's a pretty good way of doing that. This other man here, I think we could do actually the same thing, can't we? Send him a gift. And then I can devour him. Okay, so he won't be recruited. But if I put him in house arrest... Let's put him in house arrest. He's 56, though. I don't want to do that. I was actually trying to recruit him, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to, so I just kind of wasted the money on him. As far as our commander situation goes, let's take a little peek. So we have a duke here that hates us. That's fine. We got some guy here with 13 martial. Let's have this man here take over. So what I was thinking is that we could attack some of these other guys around here, some of these other Muslim groups. But this man here has a decent amount of troops, but that's not the problem. The problem is he's got all these allies, and he'll call those in. So even if we fabricated a claim over here, you could potentially call them in. I don't want to do that. That would hurt us. We could attack the Aztecs. We're not going to do that. We have Barcelona here, and these guys are Christian. And then we have the Teutonic Order, who didn't want to become my vassal. Those bastages. So we're kind of stuck. We could actually declare war on the revolt down here. How many troops does he have? He has 21,000 troops. And where are you located? Okay, so he's actually trying to fight probably up here to a capital. But what I could do is I could fight these guys for this area here, which means that we might end up facing another goddamn jihad at some point. Let's go carousing first. Let's just figure that out. Okay, to lessen the severity of your cramps, has ordered you to rub your limbs with vinegar. So it looks like I might have gout. Because I know if a person has gout, you're supposed to drink vinegar. Okay, so we get some money there. That's good. All right, we made... Actually, let's take a look at our vassals. Looks like our spy master, or excuse me, our chancellor is trying to improve relations with somebody that's in jail. We don't want that. What about this man? Where are you located? Okay, so down here. So let's actually have him come down here and try to improve relations with these guys. Something else I should do is probably send these guys some gifts. So they start liking us. Need to save that money, though. Okay, so we're getting our carousing invites. Looks like a lot of people are saying no. Some people are saying yes. Can we actually, let's send him a carousing invite as well. Might as well, right? Excellent. So I have food poisoning. That sucks, because if we die, then our one and only heir here, this daughter of ours, is going to inherit. Let's try rolling them dice again. Okay, she gives me a draft which tasted peculiar. Oh no! He cut off my bits. Holy shit! So I'm now a eunuch. Oh my god! I'll never have children. So it looks like our daughter here is going to end up inheriting, unless of course our wife. She hates us because. Right. Wow. That really sucks. We're going to imprison our shitty court physician here, and we're just going to have to get a new one. Okay, it looks like we can actually get gold for ransoming him off. Well then, one of your messengers returns. Okay, so this is my new court physician. She's a nun, and she's not a doctor. No. Frunk dat. Actually, let's go into our tab here and see if we have anybody else that has a physician trait. So, oh, actually, the man that we got, the man that we recruited. So we're going to make him our court physician, and he likes us, and he can get married. So let's do that. How about my kinswoman here? She's 34. That looks good. Okay, so I'm no longer poisoned with food. Okay, I think that took him out of my court. Shit. Okay, so can we invite him back to court? Is that possible? God damn it. That was the problem with me doing that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's search all for physician. And we'll go to join court. Yes, there is a man here, 43. Let's invite him to court. Yes. Come to my court, sir. There he is. Okay, very good. So we will take that man. Where are you at? Yes. And, right. Okay, so actually, let's take a look at our court physician. Let's actually give him a tiny bit of money here. And we will give him cupbearer. And as far as retinues go, I think I'm capped at the moment. Which is good. Okay, so we're finally going carousing. Okay, late into the third day of feasting, you sit awake alone, contemplating your revelries. Next to you on a couch lays one of your companions. So I can kill off. I can either gain Craven, or I can kill off my wife. Well, let's kill off my wife. Is there really? There's nobody I can actually marry? No way. Let's give it a day. There's nobody here I can actually marry. Holy shit. Oh, it's because I'm a eunuch. Oh, man. Well. Okay, then. Maybe we shouldn't have went with that option. So I become a poet. I'm a poet eunuch. Crusade for Italy. Okay, so the Pope has declared a crusade against the Aztecs. Wow. I don't know if I want to join that, because they're gonna pretty much raffle stomp against everybody. He's got 90,000 troops, damn near. I think we need to chill. I could just do it and go up there and get the Crusader trait, but I mean, that means they're just gonna come down here and siege us out. I don't think so. I think if everybody every single Catholic ruler in this game joined in, I still don't think we're going to have enough troops. The good part about it is that we're going to be able to attack these guys, or these guys are going to get attacked and their troops are going to take hits. And since we're not actually in a war, we could actually do our thingy-mabobber, our grand tournament. Let's do that. We're going to send our one man here into the oubliette, our previous court physician. Wow, that sucks. We're a eunuch. At least we have the one heir. Oh, man. And she has no special traits. She's married. She's betrothed to this guy that's quick. That's good. Yeah, here there was a 53,000 doom stack sitting right there. That's just gonna come over there and crush them. I am not getting involved with that. No way. And I'm assuming that if I joined that crusade, he'd get like a opinion malice. he's just gonna cream these guys. Oh man, I knew a crusade was gonna be called for some territory around here. Okay, so our kinsman here has been crowned the winner of my tournament. Okay, when can I go carousing again? Oh, I can do it right now since our wife died. Let's sort by rank here, and can we do it? I'm assuming we can do it. Are these the people that said no? Okay, so he declined my invitation. So there we go. There's a guy. I don't care. I mean, I just want to get anybody I can get to come carousing with us. Sure. Okay, you said no. Alright, I think this man here... It's getting close, man. I think we're going to have to swear fealty. I mean, we've made some really good progress. Like I said, I really don't want to, but I'll do it if push comes to shove. The problem is that if we swear fealty, he could start potentially revoking our titles. And that's what I'm concerned with. But I'll tell you what, though. If we were a vassal of the Aztecs, then the jihad would have been a joke, because then the Aztecs would have thrown their entire weight into that war. That is the one benefit of doing it. And then we could pretty much just securely start attacking people without, you know, worrying about them attacking us, because then they got to attack the actual Aztec Empire. I actually really want to take a look at their shits here. So where is it going to say? So they have agnatic primogenitor. Damn, I was hoping that they would have something less than that, like a like Gavelkind or something, but they don't. Okay, it doesn't show me. I don't think it shows me their laws. I don't think I can investigate that. I can only see their inheritance. Unfortunately, I can't actually do anything with that, because he might not actually have the crown laws to revoke titles and whatnot. But let's just safely assume that he probably does. Okay, so looks like 4 people said no, 5. I mean, we're really racking up that prestige. That's good. You know what we should do? Let's cancel our ambition to have a son, since that's never going to happen. I guess we'll do see the realm prosper, since that's the only one that's available. This game, man, it throws some curveballs at you. And since we're back to making good money, I think what we should do is probably fabricate the claim on Spoleto. Because if the Aztecs... If we're going to swear fealty, the Aztecs are going to attack Tuscany here, I would assume. And then we're definitely going to be bordering them. The only problem with trying to fabricate this claim is that it's going to be hella expensive. It's going to be like 700 or 800 gold. So my daughter, I don't really want her to become content. Because if we swear fealty, we're going to do what we can to actually destroy their empire from within. I don't know if I'm not going to have any traits to actually do it. Well, He might make me a steward, but I'm assuming since he's got access to a large amount of people here, he has a better steward somewhere. So I'm actually drinking now? Yes, I'm carousing at the moment. Okay. Late in the third evening of feasting. God damn it, so we're going to have to kill somebody else. Our one vassal here. I think it's because we're a cannibal. Okay, this woman here can get married. Let's do it. So that was my second time carousing, correct? Okay, there we go. Well, hedonist doesn't make a difference, so we'll become a socializer again. So where do we go? I mean, I guess what I could do is go to theology and go on a pilgrimage. We're not in a war. We have the money to do it. Let's do it. Let's spend the money. It's always good to have the pilgrim trait. Okay, so we want to do Rome since it's the closest. Please. Well, pretty much we could just walk over there. So my cousin here wants to join. Absolutely not. Come on, man. You're a genius. Do you have any family? You have a daughter. So there could be some really bad events that happen during this. Like you can get sick. You can get attacked by people. The flood. Here we go. There has been strong rains in the area lately, and the valley you need to cross has been transformed into a sizable lake. The water is still rising. You start to build a large raft in order to cross. When you're almost finished building it, a group of farmers show up and explain that they also need to cross the valley in order to get back to their homes. They bring with them a number of animals that they've rescued from flood. So I don't want to become arbitrary. So we're going to only let them bring cats and dogs. Not their animals. Riders approach. Thundering hooves are heard down the road. The pilgrims look with apprehension at the rising dust cloud. As the riders close, steel armor and steel-tipped lances reflect the bright sunlight. The tension rises, but then the collective sigh in relief is heard as the banner of the Holy Knights is seen flying above the mass of armored men. The knights halt before the pilgrims and graciously offer to accompany you on the road. Praise be to Jesus. Give me the piety. All right, so we're in Rome. I'm not going to read all that text. So the saints, this holy ground, and how it all moves your soul. You realize now that all my life up to this point has only been preparation for this journey. How wondrous that the light of the Lord truly shines on me, a poor sinner and a poor eunuch. From now I shall always do his work. Praise be the Blessed Virgin. Okay, so I inherited a duchy. We need to give that away. So let's go ahead and do that. Just cancel that out. Let's search our realm. We want... wait, what's going on here? Okay, we need to cancel this out. Do any. So we want men. Actually, we'll do any. What we'll do, it will do ruler, yes. And then we'll try to find somebody that's content. All right, we'll separate it by this. We got your dukes here. So I could potentially make a bigger prince bishopric. I don't think I want to do that, though. So I think I'll do my commander here. Grant a landed title. We'll give you the Duchy of Benevento. Okay, now I'm a pilgrim. And then we need to have that woman become our designated region again. Midas is Dutch. So we want somebody with the highest thing here that is, which is going to be her. She looks good still. And she's actually married, which is fantastic. When can I change my focus? I really only do it just to get that trait. It does give you some really good random events pop-ups, especially if you're zealous, which I am, to get some extra piety. But it looks like 62 is the next time. When can we change our laws again? Not that I'm really concerned with it. I would do tribal levies and tribal whatever, but we don't have any tribal thingamabobbers in our kingdom. So wait, whoa. Holy shit. Part of our troops here. So if we stand them down, I need you guys to march home, man. Yeah, go over here. Looks like that guy was part of the crusade. Okay, so we can lose 10 gold. Yes, to join the monks in some abbey somewhere. Cluny Abbey. So I have a 20% chance of gaining stewardship, intrigue. or we can gain some piety and lose an intrigue. Take a look at our stats here. Stewardship is always the way to go. Let's see if we get it. We did not get it. Let's actually have him stand out. We don't need anybody actually leading that army. Alright, and we can stand him down. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go in this tab. Wait, where the fuck are the rest of my troops at? I have more troops sitting around somewhere. Where? So apparently I have 1,200 troops just lying around, but I don't see them anywhere. Okay, so just stand them down then. So we're pretty much maxed out on troops here, just about, which is good. Okay, my kinswoman keeps asking me to press her claim on Castellan, which is where? It's a barony. She wants me to... Is it this province here? Yes, yeah, right. I'm not going to attack the Aztecs. You're out of your mind? Okay, well, since we did our carousing, we've done everything else that we needed to do. What we could do, potentially, is attack the Byzantines for those two provinces. She has no allies. She's got 18,000 troops, though. Yikes. And we have about almost 14,000. So we'd have to hire mercs. Let's... Oh, I actually think that it'd be a really good decisive war. You guys are fighting all kinds of other groups. Looks like a revolt and some Muslim groups here. I really don't want to do that. Is it for both of these provinces? So, if we declared war on her, we can claim just the one province, correct? Or is it the duchy? Looks like it's a whole duchy. Can't request an invasion. Should we do that? The other option is that you guys still have two allies. You've got 3,400 troops. He's got a bunch of troops, and this man here has a bunch of troops. What do we do here? The problem is that the encroaching Aztecs are coming at me from all areas. And if I attack these guys, so that's 5,000 troops. That'll be 8,000 troops and 11,000 troops. And then if there's any other Muslim groups around here, they might join in on it too. So if I declared war on this man, what could I actually declare war on you for? This province down, or this duchy down here, which would give us access to these guys. Let's actually take a look. Just real fast. He's got 11,000 troops. And he's got an ally. It also gives me access to this group here. What do you guys have? Let me just check. Okay, you're the one with 5,000 troops. You have a whole shit ton of allies, though. This group here is independent. You know, it's either I take out the southern portion or I take out the northern portion if I declare that war. What do I do here? Boy, that's really rough. And you guys are Christian. So it's either attack the Byzantines or I go over here and have a big, massive war against these guys. Ha! Interesting. I think we should probably do this. What? Croatia owns this? Wow. That's very interesting. I don't really want to border these guys. So we need a new spy master. We have this man here. Let's send him a gift. I think he's Jewish too. No, he's Orthodox. We can get him to convert and have him study tech. So we'll do that. I'm thinking we attack these guys. And if I did, what was the other... So this will be a 3-province duchy here. Let's do it. And let's call in all of our allies for this. Our one ally, I mean. Let's raise our troops. And raise our vassal levy. We'll get these guys into the ships just in case, so they don't get attacked. Looks like there's no whatchamacallit. So I actually own this province. Interesting. Okay. So what we need to do then is we'll raise our own ships and merge you guys up and get you in the ships. Okay. And then the rest of you guys. Oh. Okay. Everybody there is in ships, and I think you guys are my retinue. So all the rest of these mans here can get in the ships. We get a little bit of people here. We're going to need all of the people we can get. So let's actually take all of our ships and move them over to Salerno. Same thing with these guys. Oh, you know what? I didn't even take a look at this. Okay, you guys are Christian. Okay, so we have the one Prince and Bishopric guy to join in on our war. Very good. Okay, so we got this one last little ship here. Alright, so he's calling in some people. So I'm fighting whom? Fighting just the one guy now. Alright, let's load up our troops and let's go do our thing. Still trying to acquire as much land as possible here. We have my niece who needs to get married. The 17-year-old, you look good. You need a guardian. I don't care as long as it's Catholic and Lombard. Okay, you look good. And I think you were right. Let's assign you somebody with High Marshal. This Lombard man here looks good, even though he's ambitious. Okay, so there is everybody. So let's merge them up and let's start sieging them down. I don't think I'm going to need my ships, so let's stand those guys down right away. Even especially since we have, part of our ships were in there. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my daughter. Call for my court physician. Come on, make her live. We don't want her to die. That would suck. Let's split them in half. What we'll do is we'll put one of them over here in their actual capital and siege that down until we actually see an army. And I think my siege commander, I think he's gone. So what we'll do is we'll put these guys here. Okay. Actually, no, we'll put the heavy infantry guy over here. And have you lead that one flank. That looks good. Okay. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of God, and we must take care lest the influence of Satan comes into our life. Okay, so let's gain the learning and the piety. We're delving into the scriptures. Good. So I haven't actually seen his army. I don't know where they're at. I might be fighting another group. I don't think these guys are it. Or maybe they are. They are. Okay. So what I could actually do here, this is what I should do. Is we'll split my guys up, and we'll take you guys to go over there and smash their army. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll take the lesser of the two and send them in for support, just to ensure that I actually end up winning this fight. Because we're going to get some war score for doing it. Okay, the Aztec invaders have sacrificed an elf to their demon gods. Who is this man? He would... Okay, so looks like he was, what, a commander? Or somebody in importance over there. Alright, so some duke that didn't like me was slain. Perfect. Okay, whoa, pause. Alright, men, let's get in there. Attack him again. Make him think twice about actually coming after me. Looks like we're getting a little bit of attrition here. What I could do with this big, huge monster stack is come over here and siege. And just prevent them from thinking that they're going to come over and attack me. We'll use these guys as basically my roaming army. What I should do is actually go and smack the rest of his army around, but since we have another one just sitting around. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's pause. Let's make a new unit. 1600. Yeah, that looks good. We'll have you guys come over here, and I don't think I have any more commanders available. We'll actually have this man lead. I want him to die. Come on, get up in there. Attack him. Could probably try to find a commander that's got better movement speed, but I'm not really that worried about it. Okay, he wants me to really chase his army around. I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to... You know what I could do is I could actually hire some of the... Whatchamacallem, the Holy Orders, right? Because they don't cost anything since I'm in a Holy War. Oh, they do actually cost something. Huh. Because they all costed nothing when I was in that jihad. Okay, so let's have her become just. Oh, she became humble. Suppose that's something. Alright, so he called in his other ally there. So I got to be on the lookout for his armies. But I did manage to attack his army up here, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back down and smash his one army. Again, looks like we won some sieges. That's good. Okay, we need to get out of here before that happens. But he's quickly losing. Yep. Get out of my land, sonny boy. Okay, so his troops are actually trying to come after me here. So what we need to do is move these guys up and reinforce. And then you guys will come over here. Okay, your dedication to religious pursuits has been noticed around the realm. Among others, it has quite impressed EUNUCH. You have maintained correspondence on various religious and philosophical matters for some time, and find that you are rapidly becoming good friends. Okay, so I became good friends with this man. Sounds good. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to siege him down. As a matter of fact, since that big stack was sitting over there, was going north, let's actually take these guys and start sieging down this other province. Make use of them. Try to carpet siege to a little degree. Besides, we'll be able to see any armies that are coming after us, and we'll just be able to move in, if need be. Okay, so he is actually coming after me again. So what we'll do, we need 1,900 troops here. So we'll take this stack and put them over there. Looks like he still wants to attack me. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, buddy boy. I'm going to let him come after me, and then I'm going to start moving these guys over. He really wants this. He really wants this fight. We're going to ensure that we win here, though. Okay, let's pause our game in the middle of the battle. You need a guardian. Let's do somebody that's content. She's Russian, though. How about this man right here? All right, there we go. Okay, so we won a major decisive battle there. Let's actually split our troops up, and we'll follow his army over here to attack him again. And that might be all that she wrote. We beat him to the punch, so we get the defense bonus for being in the hills. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's go over there and attack him. Once more. Wow, our guy must have like really good movement because we're beating him every time here. So we have a man here we can actually ransom off. Let's go ahead and do it for the 10 extra gold. So we're finally sitting in a place where we have good money now. Was that the same guy that I just got? He might have been an important prisoner. It doesn't look like it. But we made a bunch of gold from it. 70 gold, so he's always good. So I'm assuming if I keep fighting his armies, I don't really even need to siege anything. You know what? Since this asshole is just going to keep going back and forth, let's just queue up the movement. Okay, so somebody else has been called into this war. And he's going to try moving troops in here. So actually, what we need to do is move these guys in. Because he's going to be coming after me. The Berber populace in Messina have embraced Lombard culture. Awesome! Let's save our game here. That's pretty important when that happens. And what we'll do is we'll take our roaming military and come over here. Okay, so he's just going to ping-pong his troops around because he's looking for that battle. So after the siege is done, there's 100%. So let's offer him peace. Nice. So we get some more territory. And what we can do is actually stand you guys down. I have no retinues here. Move you guys up. And let's just create some generic vassals here. And since I actually own this entire duchy, I can usurp it from him, but he's at war, so I'm not going to be able to do it. All right, so what we need to do is let's go back to realm. Let's go to ruler no, and we want men. Okay, and we have content guys here. Wow, this guy right here is going to get this county. You can get this county here. And this man here can... Oh shit, you want to know something? Oh no! Oh, I fucked up here. My religion, my culture. No. So this man here, he's Occitan. Let's break our... Oh wow, okay, that's gonna give us... For 10 years, general opinion. I don't care, it's just gonna have to be done. I don't want anybody that's not our culture doing it. Big screw up there. So he'll say yes right away. Come on. Oh wait, I just revoked our... There we go. Okay, so next year I'll be able to do it. We must have a special revoke reason if we have a truce. So how long do I have a truce for? Okay, so can I kill him? Oh yeah, let's do that. But he is married. He is betrothed to somebody, to one of my kinspeople. Let's send this. Wow, you are expensive. Fuck that. Let's stand down our troops and our ships. Okay. So this man here, we did toggle him? Okay, we did not. So what we need to do... So we have these guys, right? They have no allies, and they only have 154 troops. So let's declare a holy war for that county, right? So let's take all of our 8,000 troops and our vassal fleet here. I don't really like to keep raising them because it's just going to continually piss them off. Okay, so everybody's in ships there. Let's do the rest of my army. And anybody... Okay, so this group here, you guys can be stood down. Oops. These guys here. Stand them down. This ship here, really hate to micromanage it, but like if I stand these guys down... Oh, you want to know something? I actually needed some of these ships. So we'll have all of my ships come over here to Catanzaro. I actually have some troops over here that I think can be picked up over here by this transport here, because this transport can hold 2,000 troops. So that looks good. All right, merge you guys. Merge you. Oops. Okay, so take both of our ships here and land them over here into Valencia. And our plot. How is our plot going? Okay. Anybody else that's not really highly expensive? Okay, you're pretty expensive. I don't want to do you. Just have a quick peek. Okay, 2 guys that I was able to do it are really expensive. So it looks like I'm actually fighting somebody else here. It's going to be this man here. Okay, let's go actually into our laws again, because we were trying to change this. We need a couple more people. So Mr. Ironsides, Shempert. Okay, Shempert. He hates us. So what I can do is just send out a round of gifts to these men. Some of them are more expensive than others. Actually, I can offer him a non-aggression pact. Okay, let's do that. We should get a couple more people on our side, I'm assuming. Okay, so we're fighting a whole bunch of people here. Let's move our men over and take out the war goal straight away. I might actually be able to get some more retinues. I can. But I can't get a defense. Oh, I can, actually. So let's go ahead and get another defense retinue right away. Okay, so the crusade is still raging, which is good. Keep the Aztecs busy for a while. All of Christendom is here, but this man still has so many troops. It's never going to be enough. Or at least not for a while. I mean, it's 1160 right now. There's still time for some awesome shenanigans. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is... Actually, I should probably think about assaulting these guys. Let's do it. They don't really have much troops here. It just makes sense for us to get it done and over with right away. Okay, what is our siege progress here? Okay, 8.3. That's pretty good. We're just going to let this one roll. So we have raiders. Where? Okay. Been a while since I've seen that, so what we'll do is we'll appoint these guys as our commanders, and we'll take our... We'll take these guys here. Actually, I need to do a new unit. We want this group here because they're pretty low on numbers. And we'll take the rest of these guys and come over here and smash these raiders. Come on, go! Nice! Syracuse has been converted to our culture. Excellent. That's always really good. Let's take a look at our culture tab here. So, slowly but surely, man. We're getting it. Slowly but surely. Really hate to attack the raiders with our retinue. Okay, so this woman here wants a peace. Surrender. So all other... Yes, we want that. Okay, so we now own the one province. We have a marriage request for a cousin of mine. We decline. So pause the game. Let's do... we can do... Yes. Be our court physician. So let's stand on our army and take a look at what we got here. So let's go ahead and install somebody else. Let's go to search realm, my religion, my culture, fine. Go up and separate by this. Sure. There you go, buddy boy. So here we go. There's the problem, is that all this conquest and having maxed out centralization has kind of screwed us, because now what we need to do is we need to go into our vassals and start tucking people. Let's tuck somebody under him. Let's give him a non-aggression pact, and then he should say yes. Okay, so somebody here can get married. So we'll wait for that. Okay, so we got a non-aggression pact, and what we need to do is transfer a vassal over to him. We're going to separate it by rank. We're going to need a count, especially somebody that doesn't like us, which is probably this guy right here. I really hate doing it. It's really big pain in the ass, especially when you own a lot of territory. So eventually what we're going to need to do is switch it back to high centralization. So it looks like I still have old style. Oh, wait, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So some of these guys are saying no still, even though I already sent them gifts. If I sent you gifts, it's not going to be enough. This guy right here, he'll say yes. I mean, I think I've already sent the rest of these guys gifts. It looks like it. I think I already did you. And, yep. Okay. Also, what isn't helping it is that we've actually raised our vassals' army and navy and stuff a few too many times now, so we actually are getting those negatives. Let's make sure we have everybody's... Okay, we actually have a fleet that needs to be stood down. All right. How big are these guys? I know I've been at war with these guys a few times. He has 1 million allies, though. So my routes of conquest right now... Okay, court physician needs to do his thing. What I need to do here is I can attack these guys, but I have a peace with them. Correct? Yes. Right, so I do have a peace with these guys. Abu Dunudid. So he's really my only route right now to actually do anything. Unfortunately. Let's take a look at Salerno here. We could do our militia training ground. Let's have our daughter try to become temperate. I think right now would be a good time to do our Germanic infantry barracks. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's knock that out. Okay, wow, we have a Sunni uprising here. And we need our troops again. We can do everybody. Well, since we're defending, I'm assuming... Let's stand these guys down so they don't get blasted. Yeah. Let's have you guys escape, and then you guys get on ships. Okay, so... Actually, why don't you guys stay there? We'll have this ship go up. Alright, since these guys are the only ones that are left, right? Okay, so you guys come here and pick these guys up. Oh, the ships, damn it. Come over here. And the rest of you guys, we will send you guys right over here. That's how we'll do. This will be a really quick and easy war. Kind of sucks that it popped right away, but I'd rather it popped right now than later when it's like a crucial time. Okay, get you guys on. Merge everybody else up. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and land all of you guys there. And same thing with you guys. I think since we're defending, I'm not going to get the increased opinion analysis here. Okay, so this asshole here is trying to do something bad to me. God damn it. Where is this man? Palermo. Okay, so we got 2,000 troops here. Just land your troops over there and siege this guy out. Oh, shit. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is load all these men up and wait for our other ships to arrive with that big ass stack. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Let's try to beat them to the punch here. I think we should. Nice. So 10,000 troops just sitting there. Let's have... see, you're a mountain expert. And you're a defender. Okay, go up there and push his face in. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to let our morale recover a little bit. I don't want to make that mistake where I just go immediately attack him. No! Stay in my realm. Okay, who the hell am I actually trying to kill? Oh, this vassal here. Right. Okay, looks like I need a new marshal. This Russian man here looks good. Let's send him a gift. Demand religious conversion, please, and have him train me some troops. Okay, and we're going to need to replace him as a commander. This would be this man here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. I think our morale should recover quite a bit by the time we actually get over there. Okay. Wow. So I need children. So let's pause our game here real quick. Let's look at Character Finder. Let's go to Search Realm. Let's go to Join Court, yes. Let's do any religion in any culture. We need men who are not married. I wish there was something in here for... Oh, there we go. Adult, no. So there is no children that will join our court? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, then we'll do any. Let's separate... Oh, there was a genius, man. Oh, shit, do you see that? Let's invite some of these guys to court, because we're running out of actual male courtiers to marry off our kinswomen's to. Kinwomen? Invite you to court. Let's actually look at this. Let's go and search for genius. There is that man right there. Invite you to court. Let's look at how about quick. There's a 62-year-old, but he's celibate, so we don't want that. Okay, so we'll just have to let her be for the moment till we get some of our courtiers. Alright, so we managed to kill this guy. And that means we can revoke this guy's title now. Yes. Okay, so do we have anybody? We do not yet. Alright. God damn it. There we go. We got some people now. Alright. All those men said yes. Oh shit. There we are. Finally, we get some people here. Anybody worth my time here? We got this man right there, but he's old, so we don't want to do that. Let's choose this 16-year-old guy right here. That looks good. This child needs a guardian. Okay, that woman looks okay. And we need what? A new commander. Okay. Take that guy right there. And this man, we need to actually revoke his title so we can give it to a Lombard. Let's try to threaten him. Stay out of... Okay, he's loyal now. Alright, there goes our revolt. So we'll send you to the dungeon. He's attractive, though. We can demand a religious conversion. Let's do that. Okay, so stand by, game. Let's actually have him just take the vows. And what we'll do with our army here is we'll just straight up stand them down. And then we got to go back into Character Finder for my religion, my culture, men, ruler, no, and join court, any. We want content. So let's do that. Separate it by stewardship. All right, we'll grant him this county here. All right, there we go. So we got that figured out. Looks like I need another commander. We'll have this Crusader guy here, since he doesn't like us. And we need to actually stand down our ships. Okay, these guys just need to finish sieging down the one barony. Works for me. I think after that, I think that's when we'll actually pause, save, and call it the episode. Alright, so we usurped this one duchy here. Let's take a look at our men. You have a whole hell of a lot, and you are a genius. Let's actually make this guy... He's got the claim on Capua. Grant him the Duchy of Toledo. So he likes us a whole bunch now. Man, I'm still trying to get this law to pass. Some of these people are just still not working with me here. And I can't do anything else, because I already sent them all gifts. Let's have you become High Almoner. The only other thing I can do here, potentially, is actually kill one of these guys off. Since you're in my dungeon... It's so stupid. He's in my dungeon, but I can't plot to kill him. It's ridiculous. Okay, so if I sent him a gift, he's only going to like us... I don't care. Just whatever. I guess what we could do, too, is... We can't give him a title. Some of these other guys, I think I can. No, doesn't look like it. How about this man here? Yes. Okay, so we'll give him the master... We'll give him the Keeper of Swans. How about that? Now, I'm going to assume that once this goes away completely, that we might be able to get somebody else on our side. We're just trying to do it before my man dies. I don't have anybody that does siege, so we'll just install whomever. Actually, why don't we have all the people that don't like me? Not sure if that actually affects siege progress if they're not actually a siege leader themselves. They don't have the trait. I'm going to raise my own troops right in that province. Just to make sure that I actually have enough, because we were very quickly bordering on not having enough troops to continue the siege. God damn it, do we have another... Okay, smallpox. Fuck. Again! Come on, Paradoxian hose. Take off, you hoser. Seal the gates. Motherfucker. God damn, it just keeps blasting us. And my men are sitting there sieging in a province that has illness. Okay, my court physician is sick. Oh, it's informed me that this man, okay, who is this guy? Throw him out. Get him out of my goddamn court. He doesn't belong here. Okay, this man here, oh wait, this man. Wasn't he one of the guys that I just, toss him out. It's gonna spread. You'd almost think that we'd be immune to this by now. Okay, so the Aztec invaders have sacrificed this count here. I think he might have been one of the counts that I was trying to get to do my law. Alright, let's put him in the dungeon. Can I actually revoke your title? Yes. Okay, so we're going to revoke his title. And then we will ransom him off, since he's still worth 10 gold. What we'll do also is stand down our troops, and then we need to find somebody else here. Search realm. Okay, this man here looks pretty good. We'll give him the barony. Alright, we have a child here that needs a guardian. Very well. How about a commander type of man? This woman here. Actually, let's have you do it. Okay. Take a look at our epidemics tab once more. Come on, quit giving me the fucking crusade. I'm trying to do the epidemics. You Bastard. Okay, so smallpox is around, and it's going to continue to spread. And we are making money still. We've acquired some more territory over here in the middle of Iberia. Oh my god, these guys have split. Oh, wow. So since these guys have split, I can actually take this duchy here, correct? Yeah, I can take away all of his stuff. He has no allies. He has shit for troops. We are doing it. Where's Leon? Okay, I don't really give a shit about that. I want that. Booyah. That's the perfect time to do it. Let's call in our one ally. Because, why not? Actually, let's not do it. We don't have to do that. I think this is a good point to actually call the episode. The one crusade is still raging. We are losing miserably. I am so glad I did not jump in on that. It looks like he actually lost some troops, which is good. He might have taken some more provinces away from the Holy Roman Empire. I'm not sure, but they're facing a massive revolt here. I don't know if they're actually going to win. And a divided HRE just means more territory for the Aztecs. And holy Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, man. They take out Tuscany. It's just pretty much Spoleto and the papacy here. That's pretty much what's guarding us from a majority of their land actually bordering us. They technically border us down here. I have a feeling like we're going to have to actually swear fealty to them at some point. And I don't want to wait until he actually declares war on me. I don't want to wait for that. But I don't want to do it preemptively either. Oh, this is the one hell of a game, man. That's all I gotta say. It's been very interesting to say the least. And the Yahids here have taken care of all their fucking revolts, so they own all of this. I'm surprised they're not attacking the Seljuks, right? Because you guys are a Sunni heresy, and you guys are Shiites. Okay, so that's why. Man, he owes a lot of troops. Oh, this is terrible. Anyways, that's where I'm done. Let's hard save our game right now. So anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you guys again for the next one. I think I'm actually done for the day. I've played for what, about 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. I'm done. So come back and watch some more. I'll see you then. Take care and have a good one.